Set in the future when water is hard to find, a teenage boy sets out to protect his family and survive. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie Young Ones. This came out back in 2014, won 2 awards, has another nomination, and the main cast in this is Nicholas Hoult, Cody Smith-McPhee, Michael Shannon, Ellie Fanning, Robert Hobbs, David Butler, Amy Mullins, Christy Pankhurst, Alex McGregor, David Clatworthy, Leah O'Prey, Kira Nell, Andy McPhee, Barry Armitage, Ben Horowitz, Rachel Wood, Charles Turtians, and Gideon Van Shaw. Yeah, Shaw, something like that. Anyhow, you can also go and find this over at Amazon Prime. That's exactly where I saw it. You can also find it for free if you want on Plex. Yep, it's free streaming over at Plex for this movie. Will I wind up watching it? I wound up watching it on Amazon Prime. Yeah. Unfortunately. Anyhow, let's talk about this. What do I think? What are my thoughts? Is it great? Is it good? Is it bad? So before I go over my thoughts, I also have to note this is an action, drama, romance, sci-fi, western movie. That's what it falls under on IMDb. And do I agree with all of that? Maybe I agree with most of that. One thing I don't agree with, it says it's an action movie. Really? Really? No, it's not an action movie. It's not. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. They should be taking that down because to me personally, it's not an action movie. Yes, there are action parts. But it's not enough to call it an action movie. It's not enough. It's more of a drama movie, if you will, than an action. Yeah, it's that type of a movie. Okay, so let's go over everything else, shall we? So, let's start off with... let's start with the weakest and go with the strongest. The weakest part... would have to be... the graphics. Yeah. I would have to say the weakest part is the graphics. The graphics for its time and type, I would have to say is actually very good. Very good. Considering for its time and type. It's already very good, and yet I'm saying that's the weakest aspect of it. Yeah. It is. That being said, let's move on over to the storyline of this movie. That would be the next weakest thing about this movie. Not to say that it's weak, it's just that would be the next one in the list. What do I think about the plot? The plot itself is, to me personally, the plot itself, it's not bad. It's good. It is. It's a good plot. But the thing is, was it written properly? Was it terminated properly? Yes and no. Yes and no. And this is where it falls kind of flat for me, personally, per se. I do have a problem with the story. It's not that much of an issue. Not that much of an issue. I would have to say, wasn't written properly. I would have to say, for the most part, yes. It was. I have problems with what I would want to say is the pacing of this movie. Yeah. That would be my problem with the movie. So, the pacing, I wouldn't say that would be the... That wouldn't be part of this... But it is part of the story, but at the same time, it wouldn't be part of that aspect, if you will. Was it written properly? Yes. And so the pacing. What do I mean by the pacing? Like, it should have been like certain scenes should have been faster, other scenes should have been slower. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's what kind of threw me off a bit. But that being said, it's not, like I said, it's not too big of an issue. Why? Because everything else made up for it. Everything else made up for it. And including, yes, including the acting this time around. The acting. The acting itself, I wouldn't say is anything amazing. It was very good though. It was very good. At times, there was an actress at times that shines through. Who am I talking about? Ellie Fanning. Ellie Fanning, yeah. Great actresses in the Fanning family. Oh yes. Ellie Fanning is in this. I do know of her sister that used to act, no longer does. Not that I'm aware of. Dakota Fanning. Now, Dakota Fanning was everywhere in the late 90s, early 2000s, into the mid 2000s. Yeah, she was pretty much everywhere. She was popular. A lot of people loved her acting, as did I, as did my brother, as did my mom, as did a lot of my friends actually loved her acting. Like I said, she was loved by a lot of fans, by a lot of fans. But Ellie Fanning came in, Dakota's sister, and she's been taking film by storm in the past 10 to 15 years, pretty much. Yeah. And she's just, to me personally, she was the best one though, on the pedestal, if you will. She did a very good job most of this movie. Amazing at times. Yeah. That being said, I believe I've talked about everything. IMDb, with all the users combined, gives this movie a 5.8 out of 10. What do I think? What are my thoughts? I actually very much enjoyed this movie. I think it's a very good movie, and therefore I don't agree with IMDb's rating. I am gonna up it a bit, and I'm gonna give it none other than a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. That's my rating. I thought it was a very good movie, and it kept me enjoyed through and through. I very much enjoyed it. I really, really did. That being said, if you loved this movie or did not love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love your comments, whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video, like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I tend to do soon. I am out.